One of the finest examples of Hungarian Art Nouveau can be found in the Bedő House, which is a very nice building nearby the parliaments, but quite hidden because it's in a secondary road. The building was commissioned by a family named Bedő. They were coming from Transylvania, and the head of the family was a merchant of copper. The building was designed by Emil Vidor, who was one of the most prolific architects between the 19th and the 20th century in Budapest. He designed several houses and villas, mostly for the bourgeois, for the upper class. This building has a quite rich history. It changed the functions several times through the history. One of the most important tenants of the house was the son of this merchant Bedő, Rudolf Bedő. He was a factory owner. He had a factory in Nagybánya, which nowadays it's Baia Mare in Romania. And it was a factory of chemicals. But he was an interesting character who was also an art collector and a art writer. And apparently in the house he had a lot of paintings of Hungarian painters of the time, including several pieces by Ripper Ronay. In the house used to live also doctors and other prominent figures of the time. During the communist era and following nationalization, this building operated as the headquarters of the Association of Cooperatives until the middle of the 80s. This also meant a reshape of the building, so several parts were subdivided in smaller units to accommodate more people. One of the most interesting decorations of this building is the winter garden you can find in the facade, decorating the windows. This winter garden is made of flowers made in ceramic. The ceramic comes from the factory of Zsolnai in Pécs in southern Hungary. In the interiors, one of the things I like the most are the stained glasses. They're very beautiful. You can find them in each floor of the building. There are also the columns supporting the stairs, which to me remind a lot of Gaudi's pieces. I like this building as an example of how Art Nouveau can beautifully blend with other trends. In this case, if you like the art of Victor Errata in Belgium, then you're gonna love this one. I like it because it's full of beautiful painted glasses inside. I love it because it's a wonderful surprise at the end of Art Nouveau tour, especially the cafe, and I really hope it will reopen. The Hungarian treat of this daily walk, it's Balaton. Balaton, it's a chocolate candy. It's actually a wafer covered with chocolate. This one that we have here, it's the milk chocolate variation, while the original one was the dark one. It's named like the main lake in Hungary, and actually it's something of a nice memory for Hungarians. They can remember about when they were kids and they were having their holidays at the Lake Balaton, which was one of the few places, if not the only one, during the communist era where people were allowed to go for their holidays. And you know, kids would ask their parents repeatedly for money to get this chocolate bar, so it has a special meaning. It passed hands in several times in the recent past, so nowadays it's actually made by Nestlé. But originally it was made by the factory in Győr, which manufactures a lot of sweets here in Hungary. What it looks like, it's something like this, and inside there is a wafer.